Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here in New York City. Very busy, very loud right now. Here to compare the brand new Galaxy Note 9 and the Note 8. Talk about all the differences and the main upgrades as well to the Note 9. Drop a comment, let me know if you think it's worth upgrading or which one you're going to go with. That aside, more Note 9 coverage coming very soon. Click that subscribe button. I'm even doing a very special experience video with the Note 9. I'm really looking forward to it, really excited, so really hyping it up. So that's coming soon. Click that subscribe button. So other than that, let's go ahead and jump into it and compare the Note 9 and the Note 8. To begin, let's start with design, and just looking at the device, you might not notice any difference. However, there are some design changes with the Note 9 for the better overall. First of all, the display got a little larger. It is actually 0.1 inches larger, so 6.4 inches on the Note 9 versus 6.3 inches on the Note 8. Same display resolution, same technology, Super AMOLED technology. But however, when we go ahead and line up the bottoms, you will notice that chin takes up less space on the Note 9 on the right there. Also notice that the Note 8 is cracked. I actually dropped it on some concrete last year, unfortunately. So been dealing with that for a while. But moving along all the way up, and you'll see that the Note 9 screen is just a little bit taller, which is where that 0.1 inches comes in. However, with the bottoms lined up, you'll notice height-wise, they're just about the same. Actually, the footprint of the overall device is just about the exact same. You'll see maybe just slightly wider overall, but height-wise just about the same when you line it up. And then when it comes to thickness, I think the Note 9 is just barely thicker. And then of course, also worth noting is that the Note 9 is just a little bit heavier. However, holding it in the hand, you really can't tell the difference. Another subtle change for the better, in my opinion, is that he raised up the buttons a little bit, so I'm comfortably holding the Note 9, and you will notice that the power button is essentially right above my thumb, so I just have to reach up a little bit to actually lock the display. Now when I go ahead and hold the Note 8, you'll notice my thumb completely rests on that power button. Now also, my middle finger rests on that Bixby button that is on the side here. So you do have your volume buttons and your Bixby button, and I find that I will probably accidentally press the Bixby button less on the Note 9, because when you have the Note 9 in your hand and I'm holding it regularly, my middle finger does not come in contact with that Bixby button like it does on the Note 8. Here's a quick close comparison to see just about how far they raise those buttons with the volume rocker, Bixby button, and the power button as well. A welcome addition in my opinion. Hopefully going to press the Bixby button on accident much less. The back of the phone got a bit of a makeover. The Note 9, you'll see, has a different look to the camera scheme. Also, the fingerprint scanner got bumped below the camera module, which is another welcome addition because it was a little difficult to reach. When it was on the right side, I found myself accidentally pressing on the camera sometimes, but with this is in a very good spot. It's actually very comfortable to reach and unlock your phone. Of course, there were new colors introduced, but also you'll see it has a more metallic look to the sides instead of that glossy look that the Note 8 had. Also, I'm finding that the S Pen on the Note 9 protrudes out just a little bit more than it did on the Note 8. So I find when I press in for the S Pen on the Note 8, I press on the phone sides a little bit more than I do on the Note 9. Just a very small difference I've noticed. But it actually is a welcome change that it protrudes out just a little bit more. And even with all these design changes making the Note 9 a little more slim, a little more sleek, they added more battery. So it really, you'll see, they added a bigger battery, didn't really make it any bulkier whatsoever. A 4,000 milliamp hour battery as opposed to a 3,300 milliamp hour battery, which should improve battery life quite a bit. Excited to test it out. More videos coming soon. Be sure to click that subscribe button. The Note 9 has a newer processor, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 as opposed to the 835, which is just about 30% energy efficiency and 30% more speed. So you should definitely see some speed improvements, also battery life improvements with the newer processor, whether you're doing some high-end gaming, playing that new Fortnite game, or just doing some heavy multitasking, performance should be fantastic. The Note 9 offers more storage as well at a base of 128 gigabytes. Also, the SD card can support up to 512 gigabytes, so you can really expand your storage a little bit more than you can on the Note 8. There's also a 512 gig model of the Note 9, which also has 8 gigabytes of RAM. The Note 8 has 6 gigabytes of RAM, as does the 128 gig variant of the Note 9. However, the 512 gig variant has 8 gigabytes of RAM. And at this point, I don't think you necessarily need the 8 gigabyte of RAM, but in the future, I foresee you potentially needing it for more higher intensive gaming, especially with mobile gaming taking off. I think a lot more developers are going to have more RAM intensive games. So I think it's fine for now to have 6 gigs, but I think it will help future-proof your phone if you get the 8 gig model. The Note 9 also has a better face unlock because it uses the intelligence scan, which they did announce with the S9 and S9 Plus. Essentially, it combines the Android face unlock and the iris scanner that is up towards the top of both of these devices, so it should be more accurate, work in more lighting scenarios in different conditions. You'll see this does have face and iris scanning, however, it doesn't have the intelligent scan option, which uses both together. And of course, cannot forget the S Pen in both, a brand new color with the Note 9 with the blue variant. Anyways, you'll see the blue end, nice gold trim, and then a yellow pen. Overall design, I noticed the button on the Note 9's S Pen's a little bit smaller, as you can tell, and that trim doesn't extend as far on the Note 9 pen either. But other than that, feels very similar in the hand. I actually do like the size and weight of it. It's shaped a little bit different, a little bit more square feeling, which I like. I think it's a nice upgrade. But overall, the biggest change is that it uses Bluetooth low energy, so you can control your phone with it. So you can start taking pictures by pressing the button. You can go ahead and maybe control a slideshow or play pause videos, music. So there's a lot of controlling now you can do, and it's an open SDK, so developers can actually develop for it and implement things into their apps and cool ways to use the S Pen. The camera on the Note 9 also got a bump. They both do have telephoto lens, so you can zoom up to 2 times without losing any image quality. However, with the wide-angle lens on the Note 9, it has an f1.5 aperture as opposed to the f1.7 aperture on the Note 8, but also the Note 9 has dual aperture capabilities, so it can open up the lens to let more light in lower light scenarios and close it if there's a lot of light, which was actually released on the S9. So the Note 9 low light shots should be better. Also, the Note 9 has the slow-mo capabilities. The Note 9 also has something called a scene optimizer, which automatically adjusts the color settings of your pictures to match the subject matter. And I noticed around New York, it recognized buildings and other objects as well. Here's all the different scenes: food, portrait, flowers, indoor, animals, sky, mountains, beaches. You see there's actually a lot of scenes, including text, backlit, birds. So you'll see it will go ahead and optimize it. Really excited to test this out a little bit more. Of course, we'll mention this in a future update, but the Note 8 does not have this feature. There is also a flaw detection, so you can get notified when someone blinks or if it gets blurry or if there's smudges on the camera lens. A little bit new there, it will actually pop up as a bubble. That's just about it. Everything I want to talk about comparing the Galaxy Note 9 versus the Galaxy Note 8. Definitely drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you think it's worth the upgrade. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.